On Monday, 20th of November 2022, as we all know, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake rocked Cianjur Regency, West Java, severely damaging the area. And joining me now is head of Indonesia's Meteorology, Climatology and Geophysics Agency, or BMKG, Ibu DWIKORITA Karnawati, to talk more about the devastating disaster in West Java, in particular Cianjur Regency. Thank you very much, Ibu DWIKORITA, for joining us on TVRI World.
Pleasure. Right.
And I have a number of questions to you. Why is the 5.6 magnitude earthquake claimed 271 lives as of the latest data and caused massive destruction in Cianjur Regency, West Java? I mean, it's not exactly as powerful as the last one back in 2019 in Banten with 6.9 magnitude, caused 8 deaths. And would you mind explaining to us the factors that made this one severe destructive?
All right. There are several reasons why this recent earthquake result in more massive destruction compared to earlier in Banten, which has higher magnitude but less victims, less destruction. The first is related to the position of the epicenter. The epicenter of this earthquake is shallow. It is only about 10 up to 11 kilometers, which then result in stronger shock or shaking at the surface due to a quite close distance between the hypocenter. Yeah. So the hypocenter is shallow, which is about 10 up to 11 kilometer, then result in a stronger or higher intensity of the ground shaking. And the second, the site conditions, such as the soil conditions in this area, is the soft or loose soil, which is saturated with the rain precipitation. So the soft soil or the low density of soil, the loose soil with a high saturation, result in amplification of the ground shaking. So it's not only about the distance is closer, but also the amplification creates stronger shaking. Then all of those result in more massive destruction, yeah, because the stronger shaking, so it results in more massive destruction. Moreover, the structure of the houses is not the resistant structure for the earthquake. So also it is related to the condition of the houses is not the houses which is prepared for the earthquake resistance. So that's all the reason why this recent earthquake is quite massive in the destruction as well as in the numbers of victims. The number of victims is high because of more collapse of the houses. So that's all.
Right, Ibu DWIKORITA. I mean, today, as of today, aftershocks is still occurring in Cianjur, West Java province. And how do you see it as aftershocks is still occurring until today?
Right, until today is more than 170 something, yes, more than 170 aftershocks. But the trend of the aftershocks is the magnitude is less and less, so weaker aftershocks. And the frequency or the numbers of occurrence is also less and less. So we expect, based on our analysis, this may be ended within 4 up to 7 days. So that's our expectation based on our temporary analysis. Inshallah, it's like that.
So the residents should not worry anymore about the aftershocks that might be occur until today, Ibu DWIKORITA. And last question, Ibu DWIKORITA, do you have any advices in regards of any possibilities of the disaster that might occur in the future, in particular the mitigation steps that should be taken?
Right. As I mentioned earlier, that the number of aftershocks is less and less, the magnitude is less and less. But still must be aware, don't go back to the house which has been cracked or it's not stable anymore. Yeah, so just stay in the stable area. Don't enter to the building which has been, the roof has fall down, the wall has cracked. Yeah, don't go back. And again, also don't be too close to the slopes, which is very vulnerable to collapse or to slide down, because the rain intensity is getting higher and higher, and that will be sensitive to result in the landslides. So the collateral disaster may occur during this rainy season, especially in December. That will be the peak of the rainy seasons, December, January. So it means the rain intensity is higher, and this may result in more landslides because of the slopes has been vulnerable after being shaken by the earthquake, and also combined with the rain precipitation. And this also result in the debris floods or banjir bandang, debris slides, debris floods. Yeah, so please be aware with the landslides and debris floods. So please be away from the slope or from the river bank. Yeah, don't be inside the valley during the rain. Yeah, during or soon after the rain comes. So be away from that area. That's all.
Right, thank you so much, Ibu DWIKORITA Karnawati, as the head of BMKG of Indonesia. Thank you so much for joining us today on TVRI World. And that concludes my interview with the head of BMKG, Ibu DWIKORITA Karnawati. Back to you now at the studio.